Hello class, Mr. Fino here. For this video I'm going to show you how to set up your notes in your notebook, and it's similar, the first part in how we head the paper is similar to what we did with the vocabulary. So the first notes you're going to do in your notebook will be on the first section of chapter 1, which is studying history. So same as before, at the very top we will title our assignment. This is 1.1, studying history, and this is the notes, so we're going to write notes. Okay. In the top corner of the page, up here, or if it's on the flip side, it might be on the top left corner. That's the way the page is set up. You put the assignment number. This is going to be assignment number 2. So we'll put a 2 in the corner. And then we need the date as well. The date for this assignment is August 21st or 22nd, depending on if you were, or sorry, August 21st. No, it's just the 21st, 22nd. 19, 20. The 22nd for everyone. It's Thursday, August 22nd. So you're going to do August 22nd. Calendar style like this. And there's our heading. Okay. Now, the style of the notes, it's kind of a loose interpretation of Cornell notes. They're not super official, but the way we set them up is going to be the same as a Cornell note style. So if the page looks like this, right, and I'm not going to make this perfect, but here's the binder paper with the lines, okay, all the way to the bottom, okay? The first thing, so the lines would go all the way to the bottom. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line across the top here, okay, across the top, along that top line. So you're going to draw a line across here, okay, you're just, in your pencil, just drawing it across. I'm just trying to show you, so I gotta make it a little bit more bold, but a line there, okay? And then we're gonna draw a line along this line, or if you prefer and you want more space, you could do it a little bit over. But for the sake of just simplicity, I'm gonna show you the line along here, okay? And this vertical line here will go very close to the bottom, but not quite. I'll say if you can count from the bottom, you've got your lines in the bottom of the binder paper. Maybe you can count 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from that line, so your line will go down to there, and then from that line you will draw a line across there too. Okay? Again, I've got marker, you're just doing it with your pencil. I might as well just finish this off. Okay, so here is the setup. Now, when we're taking our notes, so you can see kind of the line, horizontal line, vertical line, horizontal line. When we're doing our notes out of the textbook, and they're also on my website, which is the majority of the time where you'll get them, you'll quickly learn the setup. All right, so each section has main ideas. Those are the main ideas of the section. So looking at the textbook here, the main ideas are right here, right there. There are 3 main ideas. So for your notes, for this particular notes, you're going to have 3 main ideas. And when you look throughout the actual section, the sentences here for the main ideas, they refer to a blue title. So the first main idea here, if you read it on page 6, we can improve our understanding of people's actions and beliefs through the study of history. So that first sentence is referring to this first blue title. Okay, so we're going to write that blue title right there. That's going to be on the left, right over here. So it's the study of the past over here. the study of the past. That's our first main idea, okay? Right here. Let's probably tap the C, closer. There you go, the study of the past. And then you will write facts about that particular section as you're reading it. If you're doing this on your own, you would be looking for the most important, significant facts that they discuss within the section. But the majority of the time, I'll just be giving you the notes for the section. So you'll put facts over here in bullet points, or maybe you've heard them referred to as meatballs, but sometimes you'll have more bullet points than other times. As we get deeper into the class, the notes will get longer, but this is where they go. And then when you're done with a particular section, you need to show that it's ended, so you could just draw a line underneath, or you can devise your own sort of divider if you want. If you're creative and you want to do some sort of symbol, that's cool. I've typically done this divider sign, a line, a diamond, and a line when I've done them written, okay? But that shows it's the end of the section, okay? The next section for this particular, the next main idea for this particular section is, again, right here. Right here, and it reads, we can improve our understanding. Oh wait, so that was the second idea. The first main idea was history is the study of the past, which that's it there. The one that I read before is the second idea, and that can be found on page here, the blue title, Understanding Through History. That's the second main idea. So again, second main idea, you're going to write it over here. Understanding through history. Okay. Again, the facts will go here in bullet points. Sometimes you'll write 3. More often it'll be more than that. Okay, and then to show that it ends, you've got your divider symbol and it ends. Okay? And then the last main idea for this chapter is, or the section, using clues. See right there? So I'm going to wrap that up here. Using clues. Okay? And same thing. You'll write your facts on the right side of that line. All right? So that's the basics of the notes, but you're not done there. One thing that I like my students to do, and I'm going to have you every single time you do notes, is after you've completed the notes, the written part, you've got all of it written up, is you read through the notes again, and sometimes I'll have you do this afterwards at home for homework, or if you're on top of it and you want to do it in the moment, you can do it right after you're done writing. That's fine too. But one good way to remember what a section discussed is through visuals. So in this little spot here, or if there's more space, I've had students do it in space over here as well. You'll read the section, read the main idea, and then what it was about, and draw a picture to represent that main idea. And so as I already said, you would draw it typically right here. If you've got the space, is a good spot for it. I'm not going to draw anything specific here, but one visual will go here. There's another main idea here, right? Main idea, the information, you read about it, draw a picture here to show what it was about. And then the same thing for the last one. Main idea, read what it was about, draw a picture here, okay? And again, that's going to help you remember these notes. If you really have to think about it and, put it in simpler terms in your mind and draw a picture from it, it will help you remember later on, okay? And sometimes there's going to be 3. A lot of the time it's 3 main ideas. Sometimes it will be 2. Sometimes it will be 4. I don't think there's any with 5, but sometimes it will be 4. And then the last thing is here at the bottom, and sometimes again I'll have you do this for homework, or if you're on top of it and you're ahead with your notes, you can do it on the spot. But down here is the summary for the notes as a whole. Okay, so here you'll write summary, and in your own words, in one sentence, you will write what this section was about. Okay, as a whole, not just one idea, thinking about the entire section, what was it about? So for this, I might say, historians use many kinds of clues to understand how people lived in the past. So that's where I'll write my one sentence to summarize the idea, and it goes down there. And that's the structure of the notes. Now, some of the notes are long, so if that's the case, you can always go on to the very next page. If it's the back of the page, that's fine. If it's the next page following, that's fine. But make sure you had your paper again to show that you're continuing this assignment, title, date, assignment number. And that's fine. As long as you've got your assignment number on both those pages, you know that's assignment number 2. Okay, and then once you go to the next available page, in this case, after 2 would be 3. All right? And that is how we organize our notes in this class.